Yeah, that money now say 1760 or text message line. February 18 Jibre can come 1760 or text message line. February 18 Jibre na yenken kanina enfama. Apostle Salasi Adae, Apostolic Empowerment Ministry Dansuman. Ono oye Mama Hetty. Any asofo nyina Edamasi. Semugusu amoye nyame adwuma on the right path. Bogo so fonso Arena of Liberty asofo mpanyimfo amo nyina Edamasi. Okay, so 030 22 hey, me am number number is oh 0302 211 701 up to 4. Yeah, sure. Say mpanyimfo betena se nimnyam for man kwasi ama and nyam for te labi. But make my space for 5 minutes. Na yetimi edi nkomo va phone yedi nkomo pi wa am say 0302 211701 up to 4. We be seeing that me I did me. Oh mommy, so that's it. Yen share for the next 5 minutes na fe yen ko enim. Obuasin so chief executive, we are trying to reach you Ken Zuba. Na afi wotu atime de nchemu ene mfonyini papa e de abrɛn ama yehu de ɛkɔ so specifically ɛwɔ Obuasi nti make sure say o te yenka anaso bi hu a se munyi DC Mensin Krachi ɛwɔ Obuasi asotire say yebese yene ne di nkomo ɛfa ɛyɛ nneoma akɔso bi on person aso. Good morning. Hello, good morning. All right, okay. 0302 211 701 up to 4. OTN, my member. 0302 211 701 up to 4. Oh, sure. Okay. All right, so that's it. Okay. So that's it. Honorable Telabi Akwaba, no what to say? Ibe Kama. Constituency Boko.
Boko, pa.
Bugusu.
Papa.
John Mahama.
Yeah.
Nanado. John Mahama. Nanado. And Nanado to be Kazan.
What do you mean, Kazan? I did.
I see.
Kroma ID.
Kroma ID.
Pa.
Sir.
Microphone say Jobodo.
If you say Jobodo.
Ga. Microphone.
Microphone say Jobodo.
Jobodo.
Na Kroma say.
Was Mahama le.
Mahama le. I see.
Omo yira oku.
Omo den.
Omo yira oku.
Omo yira oku. The silent here.
Ta.
Hey. I see. You came prepared.
Very. Very, very well.
I see. The question that I will see. Why is that you came prepared?
Very well.
When your school ni bi omo. Accounting to the people no money.
School no. Oh, aka krebe na ewie de.
E wo efa.
E wo obopa. Obopa.
The first and the constituency.
Very my constituency. For the first 15 year count.
Na mu hia ne sa.
O se ye hia.
Mu hia school ni sa.
Baby om di akosi no very strategic. Very, very strategic. Uko uba my constituency one more. Ye wo baby I from no middle belt. That is where the chunk of peasant farmers very large population. Now all of them no GSS if you want they have to come to town. Obebo Dumasi and now we kwa Gomanya and now say Nwaso and son Omenya secondary school there. Ako and a lot of them no omuba omutratra manfo nchen ni ade. Sending the secondary school to that place very strategic. They say they will not have to journey all the way to Dumasi. It is close. A lot of them who call campaign near there. Or maybe GSS near there. And yes, say, Oman pass one person who go. But the fact say, school no any more work. Now, not all of them can afford the boarding fees. No. It is school no be anke woman chain or honor. Anke no one say, Oman anti akona. And then a CB or honor mama woman, that solve a very big problem. It will reduce the pressure on the other schools near around.
I see.
It is very strategic.
In terms of road construction, accounting to the people,
yeah.
more benefiting how?
Oh, Uba from Unim Somanya very well. From Somanya right down to Bong. From Odumansi Township to Asisawa to Tokbalu. It's a major road. Road no lead to Bebia, Eduani, Efiba. And American say the chunk of our population was a middle belt one. And then Oklahoma first need to take you about 1 hour. This time 15 minutes, 20 minutes now was and you know you're benefiting.
Okay.
Yeah.
Honorable tell everyone say the all can make us say in but you lower my crop person so accounting to the people and so aba 1760 for text message and intimate and kinka and farmer. Honorable MC Obuasi, yes sir. Ye ko ahoma pi wa wo ben bia so yina titire say yes sense of fanchi mumre na no da memenda de akoso ewo Anglo Ashanti ene galam say adwumayefo no entem enam so ama yankase enia John Osuso ahwene so quite senya nchemuna kasa member of parliament edwene na be kasa sa na hwene say Mercy Cratching so eba be kasa how I wish that Mama no Pimpam Nana ya Nyomano could have been part of this political discussion. Osimu Nyene. We will love to see her. I can't wait. Inti Menkoka Abna Sewa Ophelia, Watanasi Enche. Ebe Hono Wanim said. Nata de cry nama. Into the don't worry. Okay, so that's it. Okay, so Omo, then back to the issue. Yeah. Probably finally on health, accounting to the people, or constituency, so how has it impacted?
Yes, but you see, Adibakwa, we can say, we have been very, very fortunate. There were about 3 hospitals. Atua Government Hospital, Akuse, and then Roman Catholic Hospital. Apart from that, cheap centers. On the country, we majority of our people, they are peasant farmers. Now, we live in communities are here a little bit difficult to access. We are building. Me personally, I see 2 cheap centers. Some of them we have rehabilitated them. Now we know it's part of the better Ghana agenda. Because if government doesn't provide the resources, who am I to go and build a clinic and answer visa? It's all part of the process. And personally, I have built 2 new ones, and I rehabilitated some of them. We call Obapa, Oba Yukweno, Uko Banyakouno, and there are some of them under construction in the village. Some of them have been completed. And then snake bite, I am major problem.
Major issue?
Yes, major. We say when people get bitten by snakes, and you feel never swano. Alcohol. But you see, there's one thing that this government is doing. Among for NTRC. But I believe that we will get there. Now, President Kanyano. Once upon a time, when Kwame Nkrumah was developing this country, a lot of people say, "Oh, they are now way, Kwame Nkrumah fees, and say the essence of the oil, And then you can health, in the villages, road, very, very important. Roads, very, very important because and then a worker will be that's a coin in ya. So they say. Ode nipano ebe fast no agu na obe pon anamukan yes anu obetumi pon. And then aban di ni nyina aka ho ye build clinics na ye roads no. And intina aban for the first time what modern akọ syndicate loan $150 million cocoa roads. Yeah, they call specifically to the farm, farming areas. And then Eastern region, ye benefit. Me honomo ye benefit.
Okay, you come.
We have constructed the roads.
Akwasi Fori, honorable. Good morning. I come to say I don't know from Ken Zuba. Bibi I come.
Wala macho.
Joshua na boko there.
Yes, I don't know here na mo.
Na me adom boko. I'm sure say unimu koma ye be relating to the death of Yankase Owusu and matters arising. Obetimi aboy na wa me atiase what has really happened and what you intend to do to help Obuasi community.
Yo, meda senality, Michelle Momo, Adom TV, and Opena. Dear, a woman is on the 30th of January, a month Ebia, Yintini identify Omo, if a house door the Akuchicha, why mess beer, AG, Eddie, Ayer fence, or Omo side of the mine. Na akoba sanate se akwenya bia ba bedo ha nipa bia wo mo adwumu fu se because of footprint reduction na ama AG ayi operations active operations after the northern side of the mine they are called the south side of mine in this case around the Ninem and Sanso enclave no nti omo nya adwuma nti omo tina akọ ye omo fe no artisanal mine no ebi na eno mu na adwuma no mpanyefo no enya asante no mo ne bambofo ebo anan ena omo kọ ho memenda no anopa bebe omo timi asi sa adwumade no ano briefing ya mensa kan no etrese Adom kudu ho no the security was a bit overwhelmed by the sheer numbers of emantia na omo site ho no enti nkita hodie no ekokokoko so no nanka omo nyaaya nanka omo ya risk kaka. The Manifesto so person also prevented the security from arresting them, and taking advantage of homo numbers, as I said to abo. In the abo na bako ka mini bako and sako eka windscreen and in fact, we impact na utinsana bono sokaka. In the no di hu eba one ya no no enten. And briefing na mesaka and said there were about 7-8 years kusa na ewo sa bread. Obi a jane akwa share ne kem se be abo bi nkobono na ompra no denu no era boni ba ko South Africa boni ba ko a efene florist ntia menya ne chese o ko na chi in his na wan se na Big John ejina echi ena na ka no ekobo no na efa ne na so ya de ko hospital na ya bon pa se ke di so opi akwa ko to ata ma yenya no ya film.
Okay, the briefing is a cano. Briefing is a cano.
Security heads in na Buana echo site in fact you put them no edoso paa but yetimi edin kita ho epamu obia edi efri ho make us say ya 3 arrest of enkofo aye suspect say omo na kotuka wire mesh no and na director say mami be esom koton wire mesh na ma no so no yenchino na police for investigation ye gara no say enoma etutona kroma between the nene of China and starting prosecuting omo na afi ya identify red spot me and was outside ho baby a fair Y junction baby the curve and baby the kodo and the kodo on the stationary police akwa on 24 hours stationary and a constant police patrols along those stretcher wire mesh no yetuka edefio so be obinya opportunity as and for our mine.
All right, but Honorable, very well appreciated efforts that were put you in, but the issue is that Assem Potia, Ebema Sadi way to a channel, we've not tackled it because Osha, the MP Beka and Imian for in Bekaya. As basically a political issue, they can't know. They are tossed to be a and look as if say you have been an advocate.
Then MP said then a man political issue.
I say the course should be an politicians and the church there.
Politician or church the parliamentary candidate or any contest or beating on a demand and be demonstration. Say my man and we have it on video. So if there's any politician or spearheading Mantiana, a MPP parliamentary candidate or Obuasi is Dr. Boati on video, only the demonstration for this thing to happen. We have it on video.
Okay, but probably also be a part of the problem because at a point in time, the understanding is that you had advocated for say Galam say for non Kosunyo Majuma. If you no, at what point in time and our advocate is a Juma Boise, so we should give or we should allow Galam say for no more Juma.
Question at what point in time
and I
may advocate say
who advocate for say that's correct.
Okay, I have never advocated for. Say at the end of the day, if anybody has evidence, what I have done is that me be a leader of the community, the leader of the community of Obuasi, A month here, almost artisanal small scale miners association, no, at the Omade said, yeah, Babato Benim. And when they come with evidence. Say somewhere in the periods of 2004 and 2005, the company got overwhelmed by illegal mining activities. And the almost tenancy, for me, task force, the security setup all mines anymore. Emma, almost baby, no money, almost almost so baby, 80 for any year a Juma home a Diono. Now, boys, and also a year or more a Juman or more at a point in time, the company was feeding them. The company was feeding them. They were having discussions. They were having meetings. I have copies of minutes of meetings between them. On the 19th of March, when the government decided to flash out all Galamsey activities now, so therefore any 84 never found almost every say government and I deliberately what I have always said is that I will pick up this discussion and see how within the framework of the law you can do your lawful artisanal mining. And if me a leader, now man for the Omade said here at the Baba the only thing I can do is to work within the framework of the law to get solution. And that is what I have done all along. And in all our discussions with AGA, even this Saturday, I asked them this question that how are we addressing this problem that we are confronted with? Because I do not see any end in sight. What we have always been told is that AGA is shedding off 60% of OMO concession to government. And when that is when that happens, we through the Artisanal Miners Association can liaise with the Minerals Commission to get things regularized here the honor at the Ama and Mantian. Even last Saturday when the issue came up, I asked Mark Malcolm, where exactly on the 60% that you are setting off can we take these boys so that we begin the process of having documentation started so that we, within the framework of the law, we can solve all these problems that we are confronting.
Okay,
so I have never been an advocate for illegal mining activity on somebody's legitimate concession. That cannot be backed by any evidence.
Honorable Kwesi for probably what raising an issue here, say MPP parliamentary candidate and a LED that quest for demonstration. What say?
Almost say, yeah, in politics, political figures, and yes, I don't think there's any political figure. The only political figure next to me, I can say, or advocating for the boys to do that is the MPP parliamentary candidate. Because every 90-year demonstration, 80 by say more, 80 me, 80 say Timmy Maomunya Saga and say Jumanino. He was part of the demonstration and he was leading it. It is as if the MP every job because a politicized idea, the only political figure, name what evidence there. What day a man can almost a more demonstration and him video or why a bit shown. A parliamentary candidate for Obuasi East.
Okay, but as head of the municipality, do you intend to call him to order? If say the and
the demonstrations are part of the democratic arrangement a war or may my union but that type as chief executive, I take it as a legitimate concern. I'll pick it up, and if there's something that I can do about it legally, I'll pursue it for him as a citizen of Obuasi and as a leader of political sect in Obuasi.
Okay, Galam say uncommode ending we. Yebeko so ato aso de enkomo ba honorable Kwesi for yeda CP say uncommode we. So that's it, Kenzuba. MC Obuasi is in say on air kasa wan say honorable Siama Kwaba no what to say. Very unusual of you.
And traffic be problem to me late to a few 5 minutes.
So buy your construction, road construction.
Baby I'm now who be cry.
Oh sure.
Baby I could tell order than we can say and only be
to farm so.
Only be to tasso.
But I also John Mahama. Nanado.
And a euros of my for
Akasa. Okay, dear, or Safuma for Kaya. Believe say be
but constituency when you nipa to be o mako that to answer from omo boy grow my pa. I think it didn't be upstream.
Constituency nye. Say Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Nanka ye constituency program. Ye Friday. Saturday anopa na ye be kono. Ye jina party na nim hono ma 6:30 ni nya information say your former chairman or ye representative of the region ewo national o film o tene ni ahweba enya sem papa ono na contest team Inti weekend dey na enya kra.
Oh sorry.
Na enya kra. Brantia pa sam. Inti na enya.
Okay, but be okay apart from the sad side of life.
Be okay except
management of this country
except
accounting to the people.
Mechi obi a nititu ni fantakafo na makache especially krubos na ntwi no asan abase ombedi omuni se omu fa omure enhyenyam na omu koso ara enka ohumum
momo hono ebi fa hwa ndi from kwama adwoso agogo kumawu na be wura hono mo fa bro no mi aso hono no. Okay, all right.
Omu dwapade ho ban.
All right. Adamu ina mo take position. What is the issue? Omu dwapade ho ban is. Mo be say Fulani for meeting na say.
Fulani for omu property. Eya omu nantwi. Na yenuanum farmers nso omu fu eya omu property.
Omu fu no ban. I see.
I said the nantwi ntumi mewe. Insane because Nigeria we own to aka.
Okay.
Unya nso obegun.
Ni hono mu no farmers na dodo ko bofo no dodo na omu fi mi kro.
Omu fi wo ho.
Omu fi mi ho. E na bebre na mebusuafo. Me kra me wo asasi. Farmland e wo ni hono. Na
montagne no. Wajja to sa.
Oh me ba ho. Na de wo no se ahemfo na wo hono no. Ye sere wo. Ma wo mu ma Fulani fo no asase e wo ba bia amanfo do wo mfo
obi e ma wo asase o ba se wo betra forest o ba se wo betra forest nu forest nu o mu ndimi ni bi
o mo ti forest ana
yeah o me ka to so o mu ti forest say the last time no me DC ka so be ma wo numbers o ma wo numbers se nu ntino o ma san aba ne dia number no so o dia tare Fulani ni no o jaze o ba wi midnight na onya number no nto on kan che fu wura ne say me number ni onti ma ba we na cha ba jusika intina number no home fast on say
well you see the DC was trying to not manage because
that is not the
solution.
That way
here asasiwura akwakoji sika ama our friend say the tree aba be go on onu DC you know sabi on person basa bi ba on he was trying to manage the situation. I think he did one of the best arrangement. Unfortunately, unfortunately, the American said it didn't work out. But the point is that man will move from ma.
Should have been true. Ma will be number na do abo Korea. Over there now be.
Asima ekosiri so.
We a solution.
Asima ekosiri. Enye no start here. Me say no. Me see be serious. O kai obisa omo na omo te apim so ewo Kumasi. Ya esi e dan wo hono nyina no. Se na nantwie torment ye no.
Nantwie.
Enye asem keto a. Omo di asasi na ma omo sorry a no mo ja omo no mo na mo
na wa situation obi
e
na no mo omo asasi how sure are you honorable because without no consent
na nanom me na me
e dey no better forest no
that's it
forest
enye asasi ura
me pacho ma men kasa
alaji gruza
na forest dey abandia ma better te ma men kasa on ti obi eni ga ti won enum situation e wo no omo ba no one a forest and now buy the forest into obi ba forest one was up no that is the point into so mu gu forest no now ko no say ah we dey omo obi afu ogu forest mama ne number na jo o say no ko wi that large amount of head no omo ko no omo ko wi obi afu na ahmana ti on Sunday no ko to forest no ube hu di owi ofu o number bi ato situation very serious situation. Inti me mfe ni agro krasa.
O mfe ni agro. O person
say nanum.
O say nanum
the grow nanum ma obi asa.
O me ba.
Nanum obi asa.
Mami kan say me choice.
Last week see
the problem
interview na nanum ba.
The problem no. Me the deputy minister e wo region. Eastern region hono. and now I've been at the forefront. Say
fighting
search.
Mommy
can say it is also part. No, mommy can. The point is that it's a kuma by some problem. The point is there was a timer. The man as we have spent a lot trying to solve this problem.
By operation Canada, you know, assembly in a bomb hoka. The last time this is Sika. This is Sika.
That's one secure. I mean, what's my put to Juma?
What do you make us say?
I went to Crown and was a Omuba. Nay, sign this Sika.
Is it Ghanaian? Unim. I'm a Ghana for. Yenya hypocrisy. Yanya. M.Y. Look. You can't Fulani ni no one who call on Mata. Look, we arrested a lot of the Fulanis headsmen on one. Maza. Among for Tiba and Joe say woman name no. So they make us Eastern region. They make us say, look, yeah, we're going to set example region. Yes, you can training just to see what will happen. Among for Mufi and crime. But you see, people who came, and yes, I'm going to they invite you. Some of us, account. So they make us say, Ghanaians, account, and more, the Omo. But it's very unfortunate by a bar. Woman can tell me, no more, didn't know, Masa, let's stop that. Let's kind of cry. Because a lot of them, no, me see, a lot of the cattle, baby, Ghana for there. Ghana for there. Baby,
so why don't you prescribe a solution?
Let me get it. That is
but we have to get them here.
So
Ghana for there.
Management. Ministry of Agriculture, Department of Animal Husbandry. They all kind of too. Ghana for Bibri, Nigeria. Uko Bucha said, Uko South Africa, the young South Africa, Nigeria. What that say? Yes, South Africa, you move Nigeria in the Normandy tap.
So
we have a problem. We have a problem with managing
management. I was say a ba a banful. Not policy be bar.
A daho. Your bench should be.
And the man more than Dawson. And Crawford, dear no market kaboom. A dear Ben Pana. A bit Ghana have a beer in one or yan and chair any. And it's a Obia on an entry and say, Nipa me, Numi and San Shessel. Then to be dear bear 100, will be dear bear 50. I didn't mean to mean your baby, it be enclave will be a bear. See, near what Bogatanga, a beef fact. And no, Nigeria and a DB video. And yet a catchment area, no one and only breeding and what I say? Into a whole vast land or baby, lad will be on. And could be the Indian crank. Eco transfer and cable with the young. No money album, only Papa control 2,000 head. Now on bed then almost because they will be okay.
1760.
Identify them and separate the cattle.
Yes, identify.
Unim, the American say. You see, the reason why we call 2 steps ahead, they are called 5 behind back and say. The American, they are behaving as if this issue about Abba John Muhammad time. I want to be managed.
Is there management? Probably don't bomb homodina spill over Abba.
I just spill over. Look, and America said this thing started even Kumasi Krum appeared. Kumasi Krum. We were tormented so much, about cattle. Because Obia did not say, or he did not say, Fulani for our motion. I don't know the account. If we are near Quajuma, no more Jawa, no more Banoma, but never can say. In the first place, you see the Odi Ahidi Befia, or can we come on the man once about, or can we be? So the mechanism. Now, Sebi. Say, I can't buy. You're responsible. So the mechanism.
We can only be responsible when albino share. How do you go acquaintance?
Who is the albino? Who is the albino? I need to say.
But say only power managing the system. Yeah, but we are people managing the system. Policy makers.
Yes.
But this administration is more failing in managing the Fulani issues.
Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. You see,
no, because it's like we lost it.
But we have not. We have not. You see, Operation Cowleg New and it was this government, NDC government that started trying to wrestle, what do you call it, the cattle from preventing them from destroying farms near the NDC. So they make an answer. And I remember saying, you see, I don't want to be, we are here from behind them. Let me tell you, I don't want to go back. But still go back. One of the promises that this MPP government made at the time was to solve this problem completely. And they couldn't.
No, we tried to.
You tried.
Immediately you came.
No, you tried to.
We did it. Yeah.
What did you do? What did you do that we came to dismantle?
There was no name in the system. And tomorrow,
there's challenges in the Fulani.
Almost 10 years of rule.
Let me get honest.
I'm putting it to the
this issue, no. Yeah, so we are lucky. Now, whether no, are consistent. And then it is coming up seriously because of the fact that rains no delay, and it ensure any woman forage, and bibia say woman nanti bebre and some of them konya wo medua need.
Okay,
so it's also part of it. Say who can say time it was there. So the make
a former minister of finance under the Kufuor administration, Yawa Safumafo, has rejected President John Mahama's recent pronouncement that the last 4 years of his administration has seen massive improvement in social infrastructure. Yeah. And it goes on. He argued that his first 4 years had been spent improving Ghana's ailing economy. Currently, in all the road construction that's going on in the country, 95% of the contractors are Ghanaians and not foreigners. And so by doing this, we're expanding the road construction industry and making Ghanaians take advantage of the commanding heights of that particular industry. And I quote, in 2012, when I became president, there were 6 foreign companies that had asphalt plans to be able to do asphalt roads. Today, 22 Ghanaian companies have their own asphalt plants, and these are the gains that we are making in the country. The president said this, and Yawa Safumafo said there is no evidence to back the president's claim. He posited that Mahama has rather destroyed the prospering economy his predecessors left behind. And I quote him. When you talk about social infrastructure, what do you mean? If you are talking about social infrastructure, you are talking about education and health. And when you are talking about these two, it is Kufuor who provided the basic social infrastructure. So opposition, more critique, is because you want power. So all the time you critique, as sometimes it's coming across as quite worrying. Per the Osafumafo can say, His Excellency, analysis it should be a intimate man.
Yo, Papa, near what can say, and yet onokra and kwan a free nano. Inipa bibri aka. Ena feeling nso a ewo omanum. President kra onya ekanda ono oniti oka. Obi aka say omanum de ayeden.
Can you imagine that?
Oh, until that. Or see, the India heading by a try say, you best solve problem. And that's how president best watch. Huh?
I'm see the Osafuma.
Patro me ba. The Osafuma for kind. And no. Oh, say, oh no. Why minister da? Ewo ministry ho. Ma ono so ye jahon or ye Ghana ni or who say ye ja economy no. And he said the almost all buy on my yen. Ye fa indicators bit say inflation. For inflation first. A dear Bena, see I tell a bro 17%. What I say? Time a bro 17%. And no, your bois on Ubian country. Depreciation of the city. And also a dahui, your bois Ubian country. What I say? I say worrying payment of interest on loans contracted. And no, a 7% as we speak now. Of the GDP. And now, capex, a capital investment, a buying, 5%. Economy at one. You tria interest on loans, 7% of the GDP. Now you tria, you the 5% of the GDP. Now the investment. Economy no. Economy no, eye papa enne ukwaje besia prime rate 26%. Can you imagine this? Cote d'Ivoire 3%. And I say ye pese ye competitive. Enti ubeye den na obetumi aye niema wa na wa export. Economy na ye ja omo. Hwe industries nyina egu. Industries nyina egu. For 3 consecutive years. Inipa nya light emfa nya dwuma. Enso eniema omo de ba so omo de abe solve problem no kakra sese no. Ne wo wiase de daada. Why didn't they know? Omo be di ade 4 years no. And omo tena home e ba sa. Adwuma nyina egu. Hwe TUC for or say an avalanche of insensitive increases in tariffs, levies, and taxes. And a buying aswa ediagu Ghana for so. And ne obi nhwe obi. And ne obi nye sika emfama obi. And herefore, and there were increasing inequalities. Escafoni nya na enye sika. Nya no mu nye sika filling stations ya na yebie. And herefore ya na ye herefore. Me ko to papa bi we kura bi ase friend abehinance. Papa panimu a wedi be 68 to 70 years. Me se pompo aye no ahunu anensa o de dofo no. Ni nsenu mu nyina ese na wachiche. Na me call meeting last week. Na me bisa and say na die no se me man sika ko hospital. Me ye papa si se o mia de no so akere me a o ma me nko. NDC ni pa o no ye NDC chairman ewo ward bi. Me ka ona say ni nsenu nyina pro ansa na me man sika say on fanko ye health insurance na on fanko hospital. Oni sika o de be ko hospital. And na ukoye kura se a edwa na e ba kese ahomahomo su dwa ba grodwa e ba kese and na ukwa half full ukodwa no half omo to ne ma no se na omo ye 100 and ne nipa be say 30% of that 100 and e bedwa so nti sika na omo de ba nusa nti akuafo ne de ne ma na ba no nipa kakra bi na e be to ne ma bibiri nti ebuo bi a na omo de ma akuafo okoto na ma ne boarding dende okoto ntoma ne boarding
so in effect
neba enu echi no hwe se de economy aye ama enipa ene training college ehiafo oko lady bi frame oko na sin training me say o frame no so o say ni papa fo nyina ahye o so okotua 1800 oni siko o sunsa ko si say me assure no say onto no be mepe ne ho bi sia next week me boa o man na mu ye no economy ba economy me ba economy no aye yi first no mo ko no free o nursing training na free yes ma allowance
nti ni papa fu no shi ye ni papa fu na shi otua say no auditor ni first no
na ohia ni like that no out ahomahoma
can you imagine what argument away
obana me zumi di obana me cause o me ma no do
dey okay abi dey okay
entino what have you succeeded with goodness was say let me flow
money rapper
let me flow enti first ni e ko free training college the same thing jape anonso sa o ma frame sa o muntumi ntua o ti ase we o man na ayeye no NDC be di ade be na economy na lack pa anu kra na ni oil ye two gas o ti ase na nipa sitremu kwa na ekofo
about Fulani for issue enti making kan bara pap nombra
enti ni aya kan se enye me na me amankwasi ama na meka enye me ya meka o hai kakra bi ya meka yi se bi nye no kura o mu a omo nka kire Ghana for so tie ya me kan nyina fa Ghana for ho enye me nko na fa me ho Ghana for
so Ghana say is that what you're saying
poto entro pa ya o ka se president we ya no ka kire se ade no by no or the best chef of gear afraid you ka kire se ye man next year but o say the okafa ho NHIS ho a o mantumi anye ne o mo kafa electricity ho ana ye be so o chen be santo ye be 200 ye ntumi nye
okay
paracetamol ye tire mate kona koto
ene me da wase if honorable tell bi enya kwan yapon ya me adoma e be hia
ne baba next week ye ba
oh tell me oh no is you see upon there
oh you relief yes I see
ba and for the pack the government trial ya ba You have 10 minutes for yourself.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Yasaba. Wrap up time. 1760 your text message line. Tell him.
You see, my brother just succeeded.
It comes back to the point that
indulging in deception.
Indulging
serious deception.
What does it? Address the issues. What
do they make an Look,
let's see whether we deceive and answer
or can inflation. If you want, the one person more hiding behind, figures.
Those figures, whether the exact figures are going to be too much.
Omu be film na inflation na yahin. Omu be fi abayem no. Interest rate no kan na yahin. Where are we now? So they make an answer. Meba.
Answer those questions.
Let me tell you something. You see, I'm happy that these people have been in government before. And it is a very comparison. Very, very easy. Or some of what he's talking about. Say the air can there's no evidence, but he has evidence to show. Say, what do you call it? Oman Penyin Kufo and a better infrastructure. Look, let me just give you a few things that they promised. Their 8-year rule. I went to me. Anye.
Yeah, come
if it's as easy as that, if it is as easy, oh, my friend, if it is as easy as that, oh, my brother, if it's as easy as that, look at promise our man, rural areas, no. Want to me here back one. Listen. The MPP government. Oh my brother, the MPP government totally develop the rural areas. Why don't you see? Maybe. I'm at least more drafting. I just want to remind them. Say, one more drafting. I'm sure by this I know. We are not look, my friend, let me tell you something.
Talking about that.
Let's hear them. What we say? The government. Look, what are you talking about? When did the money me? I'm quoting from your own. I am quoting from your own. Your time.
7:45.
Oh, come on. I mean, let's go up. You see, this is their manifesto, 2004 manifesto of the MPP. One. They will create jobs. The MPP will create jobs. You see, will create jobs for all persons able and willing to work in this country. Page 5 of their manifesto. Were they able to do that? No. And then finally, you see, when we see the MPP government will totally develop rural areas through the pursuit of an aggressive integrated rural development program. Page 6. Maza, have we seen anything like that? So the make say if people have done this,
Rose,
look, you see, have you told would have had the problems. But you left everything manual. You could not
presently.
You could not do anything.
Has this administration?
Let me tell you something, Minia. You see, it is not of course say, I just say a buy an president or kasa out of vacuum. And I say, if you look at what could you tell your 2 1 more or can sema any in a so on. So the make say, Massa, look, let me come to this. Or someone forgot about health infrastructure. Meaning the opposite, meaning the opposite or look, health infrastructure.
What's it mean by Casawa? I said, when I'm a in
no, I got 3 minutes. I got 3 minutes.
Market.
Community that is not there.
Look, what the president said. They say, and dear, here, Ebema, Ejuma Akoso, any power. Say, you see a Pejuma. What they make you see a Pejuma. Among 4 years, who are near Juma. Essence MPP for creating a buy and you could bulldoze and you human. So they make an say, oh, that's what they're saying. Because if you did all this, and then it is not insult, I'm just reminding you of the thing that I am making, allow me to make my point. It's not my brother. It is my brother. I beg you.
He's made this point. No. It's allowed.
next time you say
hold on.
The impression that you created was that you built this country and then we came to destroy the country. That's what you are saying. Master, please, that is what I'm saying. Please, yes. But let me tell you something. Sebi.
I think it implies that man is she.
Who the mechanism?
That's the implication.
The mechanism.
That man is she.
Accra Kumasi Road. We did not commandeer bulldozers. Ego to two so. And the eja to today. Kona kofie. To the mechanism. Go there and see. Yaka. They have woman say. The people in the mechanism. Among for now. Yes, Wamuti Otianse no so. Was share in real space. Not say the people who are benefiting from it, they are seeing it. So the mechanism. What did the mechanism? They are seeing it because then.
Also, machine real
space. Oh. Then you are refuting to see. What did the mechanism?
Don't let him go with it. He no go real space.
Yeah.
I didn't right.
Yes, man. Well, so you say gentleman power. And then
literature student.
Look, I'm telling you, you see, it is they are stuck in trade, and then what we try to throw, they need to into. But the Americans say, look, the Americans say, the people, the good people of Ghana can see what this government is doing, and they feel it. What they say, you see, and now we could do, our friends say, we do Nyanwa. Because community we have secondary school. Then you see what my brother. You know these people. They don't believe. They don't believe in the grassroots. Okay. Can you imagine what you say? Only the atro. You see, Master, atro seminal. Anytime you accounting to the people no bar. No person because when they see it, it blinds them. I'm telling you, development is blinding them so they can't see. And then, of course, who say you be because he doesn't want to see. Of course, be a hospital near see HIV test or so mean person. That's how they are behaving. They don't want to see the development that is going at all because someone will say, President, I'm telling you, Master, let us be honest with ourselves. Yes, with the Kwame Nkrumah time, the only government when it comes to infrastructure. Master, take the Rawlins's time. Rawlins's time, no, it's understandable. Look at where they took us from.
Okay,
and then Kufuor's time, with all the Sika, how many how many secondary schools?
John Mahama. John Mahama. John Mahama. John Mahama. John
Mahama. You see, the main person can say, and then. I mean, what Tamale Teaching Hospital? One promise you, woman to me. Reach Hospital. One promise you, woman to me. Yeah. No. Or see idea or yeah. Who call Reach Hospital? You see, and all of a sudden, the whole political quantities of it. The whole world. Political quantities of it. Go and see who will be the idea. Go and look at the quality of work. The whole thing is cast.
So you agree to what the president said by political quantities?
Because if you don't,
but if you critique the project, how do you term them as political quantities?
Brother, if you critique. I mean, you see, criticism. You don't criticize just for criticism's sake. As they say, you see, who cry, who of a cry, you can't. So the migrants say, these people, paranoia. They are so paranoid. Okay. Be any one more. Who the migrants?
Calm down. Can you calm down?
I just want to remember.
Calm down.
Yeah, thank you very much.
John Mahama. Nanado.
Mahama to give him water.
John Mahama.
It took John Mahama to give them water.
Okay, yes. Okay, and it'll be biased. That I have before to us in their mind.